What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Kiki McDonald. I am from Dana Point, California, which is in South Orange County, only just a couple hours away from here.
And what's your age?
I am 50, baby. 50.
Wow.
I know, it's so ancient. I could be your grandma. Okay, let's make it official. I'm gonna hike the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm so excited. Such a beautiful meadow. I am thinking, from what I hear up ahead, is supposed to be just really nice. So probably out of that burn area. So I'm going to forage for the water because I think it's about 8 miles till the next one. Yeah, we don't want to be without water again. So. I think water's just right down there. Probably coming down. Oh my stars, check this out. That is a gorgeous Mount Rainier. What freaks me out is that there are, there's homes right in front of that. I think they're homes or vacation villas or something. Holy cow. I had to put down my pack and just enjoy this moment. Really cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I needed that. Yay! My favorite flowers are back. I don't know, I guess they remind me of the Muppets, but whenever I see 4 of them in a clump together, I think of the Beatles. I'm losing my mind. Just having fun. Bullion Basin Trail H56. Oh, Trail 1156. I wonder where that leads. Interesting. Plot twist. Put my glasses on here. I am, I'm on the Bullion Basin Trail. So, I am, a lot of stuff happening today. I was starting to feel bad again, bad. And then I pulled over when I realized I had some reception, and I thought I'd call my wise husband. And I was like, there's so many things keep trying to pull me off the trail, because it's kind of not enough that my health is now an issue. But I'm like, oh, I need some bigger sign, and you know, just stuff's been coming up at home, and which would make it easy for me also to be like, well, I need it at home too, more than I need to be on trail. So, but I'm like still again waiting for some big sign. So I'm telling my husband this, and he says, well, babe, I support whatever you do, but you know, if your health is at risk, I think you should address that. And I said, well, I'm waiting for some sign. And then I brought up the story about, you know, the guy that was drowning, and the guys, you know, asking God for help, and you know, he turns down the raft that comes along because God's gonna save him, and then he turns down some, you know, Coast Guard boat that comes along. He says, no, because God's gonna take care of it. I'm waiting for that big thing to come along. And then he passes up the helicopter that drops the ladder over him, and then he ends up dying. And then he says to God, I was waiting for you. And God's like, I sent you a raft, and I sent you a lifeboat, and I sent you a helicopter. So the moral of the story is, I'm telling my husband, like, this is kind of funny because I'm waiting for that big sign for me to get off the trail, and then the other line rings. And no emergency, but a rather very important phone call came through. One to where I didn't have to think twice about getting off the trail. It's just something I have to do right now. So you can see there's like a number of reasons that are kind of all adding up for me to get off the trail. But that last call was God actually sending me in that helicopter and putting the ladder down. In other words, wake up, dummy. You need to get off the trail right now. The trail's gonna wait for you. So I have to part ways with the trail, with the PCT right now. The beautiful PCT has been my home away from home. And I'll be back. I have to be back because more importantly than just being at the border of Mexico and the United States, or being at the border of Canada and the United States, and doing 2,650 planned out miles in between, you know, I still ended up doing, almost 1,100. I'm really proud of myself for that. But I want to do all those miles and not neglect some of the necessities that have to be taken care of. But the trail has just made so many new friends for me. Trail friends, friends in towns that I've stopped in. I've met such amazing people that my journey turned into that a long time ago. And my focus shifted. It was no longer on reaching this destination by this point, this many miles. It was about just being amazed that I met like just another cool person, or another cool family, or another cool just trail angel, or whatever. I've made some really great trail friends. And I actually just now, before getting off trail, I saw my friend Lala that I met many months ago. And she was just like one of those people that was one of my favorite people to meet on the trail. And we intersected as I was just getting off trail. And so it was really cool to exchange hugs with her, phone numbers, and give each other our blessings. I met a lot of people that just really opened my heart, and, you know, just restored some sometimes we lose faith in people or humanity. You know, we all do once in a while. That's like not a big hang up with me because I have a lot of wonderful people in my life. But, you know, it just reminded me that, you know, there's so many stories that we still have to be a part of in our life. And each day has been a new chapter in my story. And I look forward to getting back on trail and continuing the journey. And I will get myself back to super awesome health. My husband says he'll do the Sierra with me. And man, that'd be so awesome. He just had to throw that in there to sweeten the pot. So I love y'all. And keep watching though, because I am going to keep posting stuff. I want to expand my experience. This is just the beginning. I need to bring the trail home with me now. Take it into my neighborhood, my community, my workplace, my church, my family. And it's time for me to redo a few things and spread the word to whoever wants to hear about it. And so, peace out, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, so bonus footage. So I called my husband and I was like, yeah, book me a flight. And he says, okay, when should I book it for? How do you think you can get to the airport? And I said, well, the airport's like 2 hours away. I don't know, maybe I need a couple days to figure it out, but God will, you know, he'll work his magic. The trail, it'll work its magic. And everything's just been working out like that. So I figured out by looking at a map, there's a resort that's across the mountain at the base of Mount Rainier. And I call them just to see if they're open, just to see if there's like a major road nearby, because I only have my PCT map, not a map of the area. And I explained my situation, and the receptionist there, she was so sweet. She's like, oh, gosh, I feel so bad. I said, well, don't feel bad. It's okay. It's not an emergency. She's like, do you need 911 or medic or anything? I said, no, I'll be fine. I just need to make my way to the road and eventually Seattle. So she goes, well, let me put our resident ski medic or whoever he is online so he could just, you know, kind of check in with you. And after talking with him for a few minutes and explaining where I was, he says, just come down the trail that you're at intersecting with PCT, the Bullion Basin Trail. Just come down that trail. It'll hook you up to a road. When you get to the road, stop. Text me. I'll come pick you up from the resort. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. No, I'm not kidding. And he goes, and I'm going to Seattle tonight, so I'll give you a ride. Okay, you know me. I probably broke out into tears, right? Yes. He was like, don't cry. And I was like, oh, I'm just so, I don't know why I'm so shocked, because this stuff's been working out, you know. Of course, everything is like a twist in my plan. No big deal. Because I've learned to accept that my plan is always going to have, you know, it's got to be, I have to be bendable. I've been bendable, and everything always works out, and I meet great people. And so again, I'm walking down the trail right now. I'm going to meet him, and he's going to pick me up in his vehicle and get me into Seattle tonight. So I'm so grateful. I'm like, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew it would work out, because this is just how things go when you stay aware and mindful and appreciative and faithful. I'm super faithful. So just thought you guys would enjoy that. I'll let you know how it goes. This is Perry. This is my savior that picked me up from, what's it called, Crystal?
Yes, Crystal Mountain.
Crystal Mountain. Picked me up, got me to the airport, and I'm going home, and I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is the guy responsible. I'm leaving Washington, so we'll talk. So I'm here at the airport. My flight is at 6 a.m. tomorrow. They have a sleeping arrangement here at the airport that you can sleep in the terminal, and there's like appropriate benches and stuff like that, and you have to check your bag first before you go into that terminal. But the situation is that I couldn't check the bag earlier this evening because it was too early to check the bag. And right now, Southwest ticket counter is closed, so I can't check my bag. So I can't get into the terminal to sleep on the appropriate benches that they have there. So security actually told me to come into the international section and to camp out behind the newsstand. So I found myself this rocking chair, and I got my sleeping bag. So I'm gonna see if I could get a little shut-eye here. I have my little eye mask and my earbuds, or my earplugs. But come to think of it, I have my inflatable pad. So I'm thinking I might just lay that out right there and sleep there just for a few hours, and then check in for my flight at 4:30 a.m. So, but it is possible I might get a good night's sleep because I did not sleep well last night. And my feet aren't throbbing right now because I didn't hike 15 plus miles today. So there's the upside. I'm pretty excited. I'm just stoked to be sedentary at the moment. Knowing I'm going home, knowing that I'll be able to get home and take care of some things that need to be taken care of. So I'm just gonna kick back right now, take it all in, and think of all the happy thoughts from the trail. And try to catch some Z's. So, good night. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep sitting up, so I'm gonna camp on the floor. Should be good. All right. There's my home for the evening. I'm sleeping behind the snack bar in the international wing of the airport. I'm tired, so I don't even care. So this ought to be good. I need my sleep mask. So I can't wait to see if I can actually go to sleep. This is definitely something. I don't even have a checkbox for this to even check it off my list. So yeah, it's cozy though. It's like sleeping in my tent without the tent over my head. So got my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad. I've got my inflatable pillow. Check that out. And yeah, I'm gonna do this. But I gotta set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. So wish me luck. Good night. Okay, well, I'm up. I think I might have slept 1 hour because the last time I looked at my clock, it was like 3:30. And then my alarm went off at 4:30, so, which was good, because as soon as I rolled up my stuff, that little snack stand opened up, so that would have been awkward. I'm grabbing a Starbucks, and I'm heading into my terminal to catch my flight. This is all so melancholy. I missed the trail already. But there's more adventure ahead. Stick with me. Gonna catch a flight. Flying into San Diego Airport, and I should see my husband here pretty soon. He's coming to pick me up. Welcome home to me. Let's see what we got going on today. Who are you?
My name is Bonita, and I'm from San Antonio.
Is that your trail name?
No, my trail name is Observer.
Oh, it's Observer.
I observe, like, if like all of them pass, I see the snake.
I love it. I'm really happy to meet you. You inspire me. It's pretty awesome. I hope. So, no excuses, people. Get out there with your kids. It's not a bad thing. You're not being brutal on your kids. Get them out on the trail. You're doing something so amazing for them. Trust me. What do you think? Hollywood.
I agree.
Hollywood!
Hollywood! We think more kids need to be on the trail because the kids make it extra special. So, get out and do it.
Like that was the loudest who to know.
Because if you don't, it fills up like Mount Everest and everything topples off.
Anemone.
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 Anemone.